Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're getting into something pretty unique, actually. It's the 125cc Mini Jeep Willys Edition.
Right, that tiny gas-powered version of the classic military Jeep, it pops up online a lot.
Exactly. And it's not just a toy, which is key. Our mission here is to unpack why it's so appealing, but also, crucially, what you need to watch out for before you even think about buying one. Because the core appeal is obvious, right? It's got that fantastic old-school, road style. It just looks like a real tiny trail machine.
It really does capture that look.
And the sources back this up. It's not just for show. We're talking a proper steel frame,
Wow.
chunky off-road tires that actually work.
Functional stuff.
You could genuinely ride this thing for fun. It's not just a display piece. That alone makes it pretty different from your average kid's ride-on.
Definitely sets it apart. And the mechanics, well, that's where it gets even more interesting, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you're looking at a 125 cubic centimeter engine. Now, for context, that's similar power to what you'd find in a small dirt bike.
Okay, so decent power for its size.
Right. And it's paired with a 3-speed manual transmission, not a simple automatic or CVT.
A manual. Wow. That really changes things, doesn't it? Most little off-roaders are just gas and go.
Exactly. A CVT is simpler, sure, but the manual here, it suggests they're aiming for a more authentic driving feel.
So, more engaging to drive, maybe? But does that mean more complex? More to go wrong?
Well, yeah, potentially. It definitely connects to who this appeals to. The sources suggest it's often seen as a fun weekend project.
Ah, okay. So maybe for someone who likes tinkering.
Precisely. Collectors or, anyone who wants that small-scale, genuine off-road experience and doesn't mind a bit of maintenance, the manual adds to that authenticity.
Right. But given those specs, the steel frame, the manual transmission, which sound pretty rugged, what do the sources say about the actual quality you get, the consistency?
Yeah, and this is where you really need to pay attention. That initial enthusiasm needs a dose of caution.
Okay, let's get into that.
The biggest red flag, consistently mentioned, is that the prices online are just, well, they're all over the place. Wildly inconsistent.
Why is that? Different sellers, different versions.
Both, probably. And it makes it really hard to know if you're looking at a properly built, full working vehicle or something that's, frankly, more of a novelty model.
A novelty
Yeah.
model.
Oh.
What does that mean in practice? Like, it looks good but falls apart.
It can, yeah. Think lower quality suspension, maybe dodgy wiring, lights that don't actually work, or maybe the biggest headache, non-standard parts that are impossible to replace.
Oh, right. Nightmare fuel for a weekend project.
Exactly. And another big thing, especially with these niche imports, you have to check if that 125cc engine is EPA or CARB compliant for your area. Ignoring that, major potential hassle down the line.
Okay, so the cool vintage look grabs you, but step one is really interrogating the mechanical side. Forget the shiny paint for a second.
Absolutely. Treat it like you're vetting a classic car almost. Paperwork and proof over polish.
So what specifically should you ask for, beyond just the price?
Demand the full spec sheet, get warranty information, if any is offered, and crucially, ask for video or photos showing it actually running, demonstrating key parts working.
Like see the engine start, see the lights turn on.
Yes, and maybe even compare the components. You can see brakes, shocks, the frame welds, compare those against other, maybe more established 125cc off-road vehicles like dirt bikes or ATVs, just to get a sense of the value you're actually getting.
Right, okay, so it really comes down to this tension.
Mm-hmm.
The military vibe and uniqueness are super appealing, no doubt.
Turns heads for sure.
But you absolutely have to verify the performance and the build quality actually match those looks before you commit.
You really do.
So, wrapping this up, what's the big picture here? The Mini Jeep Willys Edition. It's clearly a highly nostalgic, very unique concept.
Right.
Can offer a cool little driving experience.
If you manage to get a good one, yeah.
Yeah.
And zooming out a bit, this whole situation really highlights how important critical thinking is with these niche market vehicles.
You can't just click buy based on a cool photo.
Yeah. No way. You need to dig deep, check the specs, find real reviews or videos, make sure the quality is there to back up that visual punch and the feeling of owning something special.
Makes sense.
And maybe a final thought for you to consider. If you do decide to get one, maybe sight unseen because the deal looks amazing, how much energy should you realistically spend chasing down every potential mechanical flaw versus just, accepting it might be slightly imperfect but visually awesome tribute? Where's that balance for you? Something to mull over.